What's going on, guys? And this is gonna be part 5 to what if Goku had all the universal seeds. I was watching my last video just today just to see where I left off at, and if I'm talking too low, tell me in the comment section below so I can talk louder. I don't listen to my videos after I do them because I want them all to be genuine, real reactions. So, not reactions, genuine, real what ifs without any script or anything. And I make this up as I go, by the way. So, if you think the story is good, imagine how good it would be if I actually sat down and actually thought up of a story. So, yeah. Anyway, the fight with Frieza still goes the same. Just Goku is in his Supreme Goku form. Thank you to I don't know from the top of my head. But he slash she, I don't know. I think it's a he. I'm having a brain fart right now. I probably won't be able to make a story, but anyway, yeah. This name is this form is called Supreme Goku. Uh, that person was the only person to comment on that video. So yeah, that's why that's the name of the form, Supreme Goku. It is, and so Supreme Goku and Golden Frieza battle it out, and there's just flashes of golden aura going all around the world, and the fight goes the same. Wait, I think I already covered the fight though, and I'm starting to remember me covering the fight. Goku still gets laser beamed. Vegeta beats down on Frieza, and then he doesn't kill him. But then King Cold sees what Frieza's trying to do and explode the planet. If it didn't go like this last time, this is the how it should have went. And then King Cold in his it's the sixth form. King Cold in his sixth form, then comes up and kills Frieza, instead of Frieza blowing up the planet and them having to go through time. And now, time for the Universe 6 tournament art. The fighters will be King Cold. And by the way, it's going to be in this order because I think this is the most interesting order. Vegeta, Goku, Piccolo, and the person stronger than Beerus, Monaka. I don't have a picture of Monaka, and I'm not wasting my energy on finding a picture of Monaka, so I'm just showing Beerus to show that Monaka beat him. Amazing power scaling in Dragon Ball Super. Now, I think the fighters for Universe 6 will be the same. They all still have to take the written test. God, I'm thinking of Naruto when I say this. When I said that. They take a written exam and then they fight. King Cold would beat Botamo in the same way that Goku did, but just in his final form, aka base form, and then he has to fight Frost next, and everybody knows that's gonna be interesting. Frost comes up to Cooler and says, "Well, you're already in your final form, so I guess there is no more of me suppressing it. I sense you're very powerful." Ah, crap. And so Frost powers up to his final form and begins to have a somewhat even match against suppressed final form Cooler. I mean, not Cooler. He is cooler than Frieza. Get it? Okay. So, with King Cold. And King Cold is only going about 75%, while Frost is going up, 100%, in his final form. And they're going just about even until King Cold lets out more power to show that Frost still has a long way to go. And then King Cold powers up even more. This is the form you want to achieve next. This is called fifth form. As he then gut punches Frost in the stomach. and just hard enough so that Frost won't be knocked out, but sent to the ground and weakened by that punch. And then he says, "But, but it'll take a long time for you to get here, and it'll take even longer time for you to get here." As he powers up even more into his sixth form, and in his sixth form at 1%, with 1%, he then just flicks away Frost, and Frost is eliminated. Next is Magetta. King Cold feels that Magetta has has a lot of strength, so he powers up to, well, down, up, whatever you say that he stayed into. Either his sixth form or he powered down to his final form. So he powers down up or down to his fifth form, as Magetta would require fifth form's level of power, and so he beats Magetta. He fights Kaba as he sees Kaba as a Saiyan, a Universe 6 Saiyan, and he says, "Well, maybe he has that Super Saiyan form that they all have. Is he? I don't even think he's on the level of Goku or Vegeta." So King Cold is in his final form, fighting against Frost, but he is kind of weakened. He can't go full power due to him already using his maximum power against opponents like Frost, who he could have beaten in his final form, and using his fifth form's power against Magetta. And so he's weak. He's pretty weakened in his final form, and so Kaba and King Cold start having an even match, and King Cold is frustrated how Kaba is so much more weaker than him, but he's able to keep up with them as Kaba starts progressing towards the surpassing full power Cooler. So full power King Cold in his final form, as he shoots a Gallic Buster. Got the voice cracked. And it actually damages King Cold and makes him angry so much that he powers up to transform. You damn insolent little brat! Ah! As he powers up to his fifth form and starts torturing Kaba. He's torturing Kaba worse than when Vegeta mind fucked him, and so Kaba gets the urge to defeat King Cold as he powers up. Ah! Ah! I will protect Universe 6. As he then charges at fifth form King Cold, and he still stands no chance against King Cold at full power. Both of them at full power, but he is putting up quite a fight as he catches King Cold off guard by doing this. Therefore, he lands a decisive blow to his stomach, therefore knocking out King Cold. Next is Vegeta, who sees the potential that Kaba has, and Vegeta becomes his master, as Kaba only got pissed at King Cold, and King Cold never apologized, while Vegeta apologized in the original and said it was only to bring out his Super Saiyan form, as he then powers up to his own Super Saiyan form and says, let's spar for a little bit, as they spar and they're pretty evenly matched, with Vegeta suppressing himself a little bit, but not as much as he had to in the original. Vegeta then powers up to Super Saiyan 2 and says, "This is your next level of power. Come on, Kaba. I believe in you that you can do this. Plus, I didn't get to really teach you anything since you already went Super Saiyan." As he then mindfucks Kaba like he did in the original, and Kaba powers up into Super Saiyan for a brief moment, and then Vegeta then powers up to full power and says, "Good job, but I'm still stronger." As a Super Saiyan Blue, he knocks out Kaba out the ring, and therefore Vegeta is left with more power than he was in the original. Like, it said he was at 1/10 of his original power. He'd be at like 8/10 of his 80% of his full power now, since he still did go full power against an opponent he didn't really have to. And so Hit, making some improvements on himself, making 6 improvements in fact, still beats Vegeta, as I believe that Hit is above blue level and needs to be like Kaioken blue level or something. Goku powers up to his Supreme Goku form and says, "This is the power that surpasses even the gods of destruction." as Goku actually goes 100% in that form. And in this form, all 12 verses start shaking, and so Zeno comes a little bit earlier than usual and stops the fight, saying that how did he get this power? And he says he doesn't know. Goku says he doesn't know. And Goku and Zeno become friends a little bit earlier, but that doesn't really matter. But if you want to know, yeah, they do. But Goku versus Hit, we'll never know the outcome of that battle. As well as Universe, Beer is still wishing back for Universe 6's Earth, so Champa could get fatter. And that's where I'm going to be leaving this part off. Goodbye. I don't think I ever had one arc cover an entire video. Surprising.